Hi, this is Tom from the Dreamcast Junkyard. Unfortunately, this video has got no sound other than my horrendous voice, so I apologise for that. What you're seeing now is the System Disc 2 boot screen. That allows you to play unreleased GDs in your Dreamcast. And what we're going to look at here in this video is a game that I don't actually know the name of because it doesn't have one. It literally came on a GD-ROM that said Tantalus on it. Now, Tantalus are a developer who famously did Wipeout for the Sega Saturn. They also did a couple of Dreamcast games, such as Looney Tunes Space Race. But yeah, you put the GD in, it goes straight to the game. And what you're seeing here is a 4-player multiplayer split-screen game. Is it the multiplayer section of a game that never came out? We don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody's ever actually seen this game before now. So yeah, this is me obviously in the top left. The controls are on the, as with many Dreamcast first-person shooters, you've got the movement on the face buttons, and you've got looking around on the analog stick. Fire is on the trigger, sorry, the right trigger. One thing that's really interesting about this demo is that there's a lot of like Nazi imagery dotted around the level, so that led us to speculate, myself and the guy who owns this disc, that this may have been the multiplayer component of an as yet unknown or undiscovered Wolfenstein game for the Dreamcast. That's literally just us speculating, but you can see there's a lot of detail in this level, and to just be a tech demo, it would kind of be a bit of a waste of time. Nice residual smoke effects there on the rockets. Note that they don't actually come out at the end of the gun; they come out of like your face. And yeah, you can see there, this is like a submarine pen with like U-boats and things. Nice reflection there in the water on the left. Again, Nazi imagery on the walls. It's clearly unfinished. I'd literally just walked through a what I thought was maybe like a gangway or a walkway there. Ended up floundering around in the dock there, and I did try and get up back onto the dock side, but failed miserably, as you can see here. And then spent a little bit of time trying to mount this U-boat. Interestingly, on the D-pad, you had different controls, different view modes. So here you can see a wireframe view. Apologies for the frame skipping every couple of seconds. It's just the way that I actually recovered this from a broken hard drive. So that this is kind of the best that it's going to be. But I couldn't get up the ladder. Nothing in the level is actually interactable. What I didn't realise at the time was that if you press one of the directions on the D-pad, you actually respawn back into the level again. Here I managed to respawn into, I think it's player 3. You can see in the bottom left of the screen that my character is inside the character whose screen is in the bottom left. And yeah, I spent a good couple of minutes trying to work out what had happened. That's obviously the bizarre model for player 3 there. And wireframe mode again. You can see some nice wireframe toilets there. And then I respawned again and I was back into another part of the level. So yeah, respawned, looking around again. I'm clearly too big for that hole. But there was nothing else to choose from. This was literally all the game was. You put the disc in, the disc loads up, and this is it. There's no menu, no options, nothing like that. And as I said earlier, the disc literally had the word Tantalus written on it, which we can only assume means that it came from the developer Tantalus. Now, I did spend a little bit of time in the demo looking for the other players to see what they look like, and that yellow blob is in fact player 4 in the bottom right. So you can see me, I'm player 1 obviously, quite well formed and looking like a normal game character, if you will, albeit one with no flesh. And so yeah, I just wanted to kind of see what how I looked. Player Player 4's not looking too clever there. It looks like a big sort of what's it or something. A what's it is a crisp if you're not familiar, or a chip if you're in America. Yeah, again, nice residual smoke effects. Yeah, and player 4 is obviously invincible. You can see at the bottom of the screen the health didn't go down when I shot the rockets at player 4 there. But yeah, I just wanted to see what the projectiles look like. Have a load of rockets there. So yeah, it's an intriguing one. We don't know what this is. If anyone does, then please comment and let us know. As ever, thanks for watching.